Zoomi's prayers, shared lunacy. Dear waning moon of brief magnificence, we too do dwindle in our life. Many days we have seen, and most without significance. What shall be done? We shall be determined to know you, the Lord, insofar as we may. For God wanes not, nor waxes, but always only is. Not naked as the moon, but clothed in the beauty of the gospel. Were we told there is a moon, but saw it not, we would not believe. Told it moved the tides, but saw no drawing to it, could not agree. Say, not believe it is shining, but show me the glint of light on broken glass. And say it has no dark side, but how to prove it. Say it is a loyal companion, never leaving, yet in half periods missing. We feel companion to its uncertainty, aloneness, cratered by imperfections. Bright moon, but has a darker side, so shall we not swear by it, the inconstant thing. We look to see how lonesome, adrift in darkness, it too looks down on us, a shadow, a speck, a wanderer. Can we not be faithful to our nature as are you? Tables may be made of the certain tides over all corners of the earth. No sound, no unrounded shape, no certain color, of imperceptible power pervading the world, ethereal when desired, hearing all whispers in the dark, a lantern in the shadows, with height of eagle and seen in mournful understanding. Had we not rather be the moon than thee? Shared lunacy, that is what we have. In all of us, a little moon, a measured inferiority, part dust, part fire, only a reflection of reality. We mimic the sun, but with no polarity, no brightness owned. We sway, and with no said cycle, but linearly go, and where we do not return. It hurts to watch the moon walk out. Always it returns, but are we certain? Yours is power to invest with beauty, shed omens of tempest and of calm. And do we see a scrutinizing face? Your arid seas, your silence, your splendor when visible, your attraction when invisible. Antiquity, luminance, constancy. Yet you respond not to our questioning. How this, how that, you do not know. Thus shall we seek higher, a certainty of all things found only in one place, heaven occupied, and this eternally and with all certainty, with all brightness, with all truth, with all loving, with divinity, with humanity. For there came the Son of God to us. Have we thought it wonderful to reach the moon? It is a pittance of distance. We are called higher, yours the light by which our spirit born seek to find our place of birth. The moon is coffined in the clouds, while we are cradled in the bosom of the Father. In her no eternal solitude, she only is of dust, and has no other properties. Yet how shall we know you may have for the need of her? We are bruised by her beauty, such as we were by your cross. A blossom on a star tree, she is pale with luminous ocean leaves. What twinkling was there we took as language, the language of a playful God. The moon does sometime live on the edge between the worlds of light and dark, but you, a fullness ever. We very long ago fell in love with her, even with cradled eyes. Time fell in love with fate and proved problematic, romance disrupting the flow of time. It tangled the strings of fortune into knots. From the heavens nervously watched the stars. What might happen to the days and nights were time to suffer a broken heart? What catastrophes of fate itself? Then time continued to flow as it always had, or perhaps imperceptibly slowed. Fate weaved straight paths to intertwine. Fate and time found again each other. The stars sighed, twinkling and fretting. They asked the moon of her advice, and she convened a parliament of owls at night to say, "Has God been seen? Has God been heard?" Yes, he came and was gone. It was not fate. It was not even in time. It seemed. We are waiting to know, and have no parliament, but have a book. In the slumber of the nights we seek for visions, but more concretely in the day, we read the history of the world. It is not as was told us. It is other, an otherness, a story of a different world. And beams like the moon upon which to rise and travel to that dark side which actually is light, and there find greater mystery than ever we thought of moon or stars or seas. We dared to intervene in heaven and found that we are welcome. The King of all things saying unto us, "Come, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you before the moon, the stars, the seas. Yet always was I there." Amen.